Hello everyone, welcome to MicroHunter. This is Bruce. Today we are going to learn the lesson is for the analysis of the GD. We're going to learn how to analyze the GD and to find all the keywords and the main content so we can provide the candidate with the most important information and we can focus on what is really our client needed. Okay, hereby I have a GD. It is for Senior Engineer of DCT Software. Okay, and hereby the software we use SW as a shortage. Okay, and then we need to check for a GD how many parts is included. Okay, the first part is the information of the employer. Okay, you can have the information of the employer here, but hereby I didn't put it. I just put the other words here. Okay. The second part is for the salary, bonus, and the location. Normally, the salary we only give two salary range. It's like 1 to 1.5 million China yuan per year. Why we give a salary range? Because normally, based on the different ability and the performance of the candidate, the salary is different because their ability is different. If they can perfectly meet the requirements of our client, then they will have a high salary. If they can only basically meet the requirements and our client agreed to hire this person, so the salary will be a little bit lower. Okay, this is salary range. So when asked by the candidate for the salary range is how much, you can just give a range. You don't have to give a specific figures here. Okay, then it's under bonus: apartment, vacation, staff canteen, round trip tickets, transportation. Okay, this is the basic bonus provided by our clients. Okay, and third one, location of this position: Baoding City, Hebei Province, China. Okay, this is for the second part: salary, bonus, and the location. Okay, next one for the job content. This is a very important part. Okay, we'll come back later. Let's go forward first. Okay, hereby the next one is job requirement. It's just for some basic information. It is for the standards that the candidate must meet. Then he can apply for this position. We can have a look. For the degree, it should be bachelor or above. A major is in vehicle engineering, and experience requires about 5 years experience or above. Okay. And for other requirements, some of the GD normally they will put all the requirements into the second part, the job content. But parts of them they also add some additional information. Okay, so this part is also very important. All this part relates to technicals and work content is an important part. So we will go through this part and the second part, the third part together. Okay, after this one is a brief introduction of our company. Okay, so this is like a kind of advertisement of ourselves. Okay, then let's come back to the third part, job content plus the this part. The other requirements. So why this part is most important? Because based on this detailed work content, we can find out what kind of experts our clients are looking for. So this is the basement for us to look for the correct person. Okay. Now let's go through one by one. The first item: set up software development requirements to meet the TM package vehicles. Okay. First, you have this sentence, but you must confuse what is the TM. If you don't understand those shortage, you can just ask your supervisor or you search the internet to find out what is really the TM. Hereby, the TM it refers to the transmission. Okay. So it is set up software development requirements to meet the transmission package vehicles. So the understanding, the main part is for the software development, and for what kind of component to meet. for transmission. Okay, now let's mark it. So software development for transmission to meet the transmission package. Okay, this is the important part. So now we understand. According to the first sentence, for this job description, it is a software development position. It means this person needs to do the software development, but for which part? For the transmission part. Okay. Then let's go to the second one. According to software development requirements, set up software architect directing the strategy development. Then we can see this one. The first, according to software development. So we can recognize this one as a sub-atoms of the first one. It's a detailed extension of the first one. So we can just focus setting up software architecture, direct the strategy development. So it's for software architecture and the strategy development. Okay, we can just focus on this one, software architecture. Okay, let's go to the third one. Responsible for detailed development of software model according to the software development requirement. Okay. For detailed development of software, we can still say this main part is the software development. So it's still a sub-detailed item for the software development. So we can just put on software model. So here it's focused on the model. Okay, the next one. Completing software simulation testing based on which modify the model. This one is based on the model, so it's just a software simulation or testing. Then the next one, software development technical documents. It's also software development, but just focus on technical documents. Okay, next one, provide directions and implementing to solve problems occurred in the development process. Okay, so it's also just to solve the problems. Okay. The next one, for the responsible for team building of the DCT software development group. So it's focused on team building. Hereby, this shortage DCT, it means dual clutch transmission. So it's still related to transmission. Okay, so this part we almost finished. So now we know there are 7 points, but all the other points from the points 2 to point 7 is the sub-detailed items for the points 1. Everything is focused on software, but on different areas. So we can see this part is mainly for the software development, okay? And let's go to the other part. Proficient with different kinds of AT principles, software development process and knowledge, mastering automatic control theory, measurement control technology, and AT electronic control system development, okay? For this one, we can say it requires some knowledge about AT principle. AT here, it means automatic transmission. And familiar also with software development process and knowledge. This sentence is unnecessary because if someone is proficient with software development, process and knowledge is a basic regulation, so we don't have to put this part. So we just put the AT principle. This is what they focus here. And also AT electronic control system. Okay, so hereby is focus on the AT principle and the electronic control system. Okay, second one, proficient with AT control system. Again, AT control system. control theory, control strategy, and blah blah blah. Familiar with control methods of all kinds of motor, blah blah clutch, and so we can see still for the control system, but as I just mentioned, more details. What kind of controls relates to system, strategy, and implementation, control method of all kinds of motor. So hereby is emphasis motor. So for any GD, if emoto occurs, it is a very important part because emoto is a keyword to show which field these clients are focused on. Normally, emoto is related to electronic vehicle and hybrid electronic vehicle. So we put this emote here is enough. So hereby we have 3 points. First, AT principle. Second, AT electronic control system. And the third one is emoto. Okay. Okay, hereby we can put all this, everything into simplify like this. I have write it here. First one is the main part of this work. Transmission software development, okay? Or we can make it better. We can make it software development to meet transmission requirement. Okay, software development to meet transmission requirement. Okay, the first item. And then we check the second one. We can put the details is like strategy development, okay? Or we put strategy software architecture. Okay, software architecture. And the third one, software model, also put it here. And software simulation, testing. And the fifth and the sixth, we can put them together, like technical documents and solve technical issues. And this one for team building, we also put here. And the others, and for the other part, AT principle. Now hereby we write the AT principle. And the AT electronic control system. Okay, and also emoto. Okay, we forget one part is for the skills. The software also put here. Okay, then hereby we have all these details. Based on this, we can make a simplified GD. We can send this to our candidate first to have a brief look. Okay, and then we copy all of them. Okay, now we need two sentences. The first sentence is to sign the friend request. This request, it is the note for us to add when we send the request so that the candidate can check the note. It will help us to convince the candidate and to approve our application. So it's more effective. It can be like this. Hello, then we put the name here. I am an executive search from MicroHunter HR. I have a software engineer senior engineer to recommend to you. So this sentence should be simplified enough to show what kind of position, okay? But you don't have to give more details because of the limitation of the request. Then the second one is for the after the approval. You need to sign a simplified GD. It's like, hello, blah blah blah. Thanks for your confirmation. The details of the GD is as below. Then we put the position. Okay, the position you can find it in the GD. Senior engineer of DCT software. Okay, senior engineer of DCT. Okay, salary range. Okay, you can also put other bonus or not. It depends on your policy. Okay, and next one for the location is also here. Location. Okay, this is the basic information about the work and the work content. Now we need to put our keywords into sentence. First one, transmission software development. Okay, or we can put this one, software development to make transmission requirement. Okay, the first one. Second one, responsible for strategy development, software model simulation. So we put the architect model and simulation together. Okay, here, but I need to change this one. Okay, and the third one, prepare technical documents and solve technical issues. We put the technical parts together, technical docs and solve technical issues. And four, team building. Okay, team building. And the next one, transmission and emote knowledge are preferred. Okay, we can put the AT principle, and the AT control system, emoto. Okay, and the last one is for the software. Okay, now we have simplified the GD. So how to present all this GD, the simplified GD in a LinkedIn. Now let me show you. Okay, this is the prepare work for us. We need to do. Okay. Then we open LinkedIn. Now what position we are looking for? DCT software development. Okay, what kind of positions we are looking for? It's DCT software development. Okay, so we put the keywords. Okay, we put it DCT software. Okay, then we can check the result is 6 to 1 only, so it's 2 less. Okay. The first one, Anthony, enterprise. The title is enterprise architect at HP DCT, so it's not correct. It's not an engineer. I think the one, IT business analyst. Okay, it's not correct. It's business analyst. Okay, and this one, position manager at Sogeti. Let's look past experience. Senior technical QA is quality for quality assurance analysis. So it's also not correct. Not a software development. Okay, the next one, senior content editor and writer. Oh, totally wrong. Then we check this one, software engineer. Okay, business analyst at DCT software technology. Okay, so we see this person might be correct. Okay, if you think him is 50, then you can add him directly like this. we connect. We click connect. Then hereby we click add a node. So we put our node. Pay attention. This is a node. So we put this one. This is a node. Okay. Okay, then we click send. Okay, now let's go check the details of this person. First is a software engineer and at Georgia. And we check details, part of automatic testing team that allows to me work in different kinds. Okay, part of the automation testing team. Automation is automation testing team, and we can see here is for automation. So automation is different to transmission as different. And hereby we can see CFC software technology, but it's business analyst. So this person is not correct. And let's check his graduation. Graduated at 2016. So his work experience is not enough, not to meet 5 years. So this person is not correct. So we should not add him as a friend. Okay, we find our keywords doesn't work because the first a few persons they are not in the under these keywords, so we need to change our keywords. But why this happen? Because this shortage. Normally, if we use the shortage, it will cause a lot of problems. So normally we don't use DCT. We try to use the main part of DCT transmission. Okay, now we change it to transmission software. Let's have a look over the result. Okay, now let's have a look. Software designer at this company. Okay, software designer. Okay, and experience. Okay, well here we see dual dry clutch transmission. At least it's for transmission, and it's also software designer. So it's about 60%. And this one, software engineer. Okay, correct, software engineer. And the magnety. Okay, then this person, we need to know more details about him. Okay, software engineering, RD transmission. Okay, correct. We see transmission. Then it's okay. Okay, then it means this keywords it works better than that one. Then we can just add most of this person. We add it like this. Okay, we add all of them with as a friend. Check this one, software engineer. Okay, we can almost also add this one. Because the keywords, it works, so that's why we do it like this. If keyword doesn't work, then we cannot proceed like this. This program manager, okay, this one, we can join him. Okay, now we finish to sign the friend request. After this, what is going to happen? Normally, it will take 1 or 2 days for them to approve your friend request. And if they approved the second day in the morning, you can see hereby this message column. There's a red indicates here, so you can see there's a message. You can click and open. Okay, there are 2 persons here. The first one. Okay, we can have a look. This sentence is what I sent to him. Okay, and this is the brief GD. Okay, this is his feedback. Okay, now he requires me to send the GD to his email. Then I send it. Okay. So this is normal process of the GD analysis. And after you have the GD, how do you to find the details of the GD? Okay, and how to use these keywords to search from LinkedIn. Okay. But sometimes these keywords doesn't work in the LinkedIn, so we need another way to find out our candidate. The next lesson we need to learn the other way. We call it sourcing. Okay. Now hereby we finish this lesson. Let's have a brief summarize. Okay. First of all, GD analysis. When you have a GD, you need to check how many parts it is included, and you need to know which parts are important. And you need to simplify the information to your candidate. The simplified information including salary range, okay, and location, okay, and also your work content. But normally the work content is full of words. You need to simplify. You need to find out which part is the main part and which part is for the sub items. Then you simplify them. Okay, like this. Okay, but everything is there. You need to prepare two notes. The first note is for your friend request. It should be short and attractive. And the second one is a simplified GD to show the basic information about your job. Okay, so this is everything. If you have any questions, you can send me an email. Okay, thank you very much. Have a nice day.